So you want to know how to write a catchy rap chorus, right? Good news is this video is going to help you do just that. And the best part is I'm also going to go in depth into different writing techniques that you can use today to make your choruses catchier, which is something that other YouTube videos on this subject just don't do for some reason. So let's get into it. Now, before you start writing, you got to come up with a theme, a metaphor, a reason for the song existing. Why are you making this song? Basically, you need an overall story. Let me give you an example. This is one of my songwriting worksheets that I've done before. And here we've got a theme. It's about love. It's about the fact that I could do this forever. I don't want it to end. You get me, meaning the person understands me. I haven't felt like this in a long time, okay? So this is the theme. Then we've got the point of the song, the purpose of it. And then we've got more about the subject. I go really in depth, like what would be happening if this music was playing in a movie, stuff like that. This will really get you into the mindset that you need to be in to actually write your song. So make sure you find the theme for your song. I'll make a full in-depth video on how to find the theme for your song in the future, but that's not what we're going to do here today because we got a lot of stuff to cover. Next thing you want to be doing is to think of your chorus as 2 parts in 4 bars each, because generally your chorus is going to be 8 bars long. You should have 2 flows. You don't have to change it up too much, and sometimes you won't have 2 flows, but this is something you should think about doing if you want a catchy chorus that also has some dynamics. For example, the second half of your chorus can go up in energy or down in energy. These are things that you should be thinking about, and I'd usually suggest you go up in energy if you can. For example, you can have the first part of your chorus be a little bit slower and then speed up and have shorter lines in the second part. Now let me give you an example of a good catchy chorus from J. Carter Ray. I don't know if you've heard of it, but let's play this chorus from his song Another One.
Let the moment sink in, turn the lover to a hater. Thought you were the one, you're just another one. All the love I had for you, I'm giving to another one. Just got me a good one, need another one. Cause having one is way too close to having none. Need a re-up on the one that's stuck inside my head. All we do is fucking treat each other with respect. She got me addicted, got me strung out on the bed. When she got the dick, her eyes rolled back inside her head.
So as you see, first half was pretty much the same, but it was super catchy because I focused on every last line to have the word one in it. I think it had the word another one. Let's quickly check. So it's like,
let the moment sink in, turn the lover to a hater.
Thought you were the one, I found another one.
You're just another one.
No, thought you were the one, you're just another one.
All the love I had for you,
all the love I had for you, I'm giving to another one.
I'm giving to another one.
Just got me a good one, need another one. Cause having one is way too close to having none. Facts. Need a re-up on the one that's stuck inside my head. As you can see, the flow changed up in the second part, kinda gave you a little bit more energy, which makes a good catchy chorus. Also, that repetition, that consistent repetition makes a great chorus as well. And that's actually one of the writing techniques that we're gonna get into a little bit later, so stay tuned. So number 2, the first technique that we're gonna be talking about is called antithesis. And this is pretty easy to understand. This is basically when you have 2 things in a line that are the opposite of each other. So something like, you were the best part of the worst part of my life, that's a line with antithesis in it because we've got best and worst in there. A line that I have used in the past far too frequently, so now I try not to use it, is right and wrong. So if you're using right and wrong, like I'm the right person at the wrong time, or even if it's wrong, I can be Mr. Right. Like you can use wrong and right so many times that I think I've used it in 2 songs and then I'm like, damn, I've almost overused it. Let's step back for a little bit. So that's super easy. But the most important thing is the first line of your chorus should be something that really hooks the listener. So generally you're gonna want it to be something interesting, or something that has an interesting stylistic device, or something that creates an impact and makes the listener think like, huh, that's interesting. That's basically what you want to hit them with in your first line in the chorus. We're gonna kind of go through this and write a quick chorus, But if you want some additional help with your chorus writing, I highly suggest you download my Catchy chorus planning checklist. I'll leave that down below. It's a PDF that will cover everything that we cover in this video, but it will be available in an easy to use checklist, so you can always look at that when you are writing your choruses and remind you of the things that we're going to discuss in this video. Link down below. Go to jcarterray.com/catchy chorus checklist. Antithesis. Now, I did write this line, you know, you were the best part of the worst part of my life. That gives us our theme. But honestly, I really couldn't make this flow. So I'm going to see if we can come up with another starting line, and I'll be right back. I've written some lines. I was going to record them. I tried to record them, but they came out just sounding whack. So I'm not going to spend like the half an hour it's going to take for me to get the right melody and to get my voice sounding right and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to rap them and say them straight instead of adding melody and all that sort of stuff. But basically what we've got is: you brought me pain, you brought me love, you gave me hope, hope that you crushed. You brought me some of what I asked for, but more that I didn't want. And then we're gonna do this same rhyming scheme one more time, and then we'll have the second half, because this is only 2 bars, even though it may look like 4 bars. So that's what's going on there. But this: you brought me pain, you brought me love, you brought me some of what I asked for, but more that I didn't want. This is another writing technique called anaphora. This writing technique is when each sentence or lyric starts with the same words or the same format. So where we wrote you brought me, that is anaphora, okay? And that's just gonna make it catchier. Anytime you use little repetition here, not just repeating the whole line, but repeating parts, like the beginning part, the end part, the format, that's when you're gonna get extra catchiness. So that's that, and that's what we got here. I don't think I'm gonna write a full chorus in this video because it's gonna take a lot more time than I thought it was, but I'm going to continue giving you examples of these writing techniques because I think that will really help out. The next writing technique is parallelism, and this is very similar to anaphora, but instead of using the same beginning line, it is using the same format. I've got an example here. Let me write it out and then we'll come back. Use me and tell me you want me. Choose me and tell me you love me the most. We're just adding that so it's not the exact same 8/8. This is common meter, by the way. So use me and tell me you want me. Choose me and tell me you love me the most. Lose me and tell me you fucked up. And then I'll end it with something else that relates to this, like you'll never do it again or something like that, but obviously will rhyme. I don't even know if I'd use most here because that's not really in the vowel list that I'd use. Okay, it actually works. Like, I'm so surprised. Let me quickly like spit these lines back and see if you're feeling them in it. So we'll first do the you brought me pain, you brought me love, but I'm not gonna melodicize it because I just can't. You brought me pain, you brought me love, you gave me hope, hope that you crushed. You brought me some of what I asked for, but more that I didn't want. And then I'd do some other stuff. But let's go straight back and do the use me, which will be a way slower one on this beat. So I don't know if I'd actually use this, but use me, tell me you want me. Choose me, tell me you love me the most. Lose me, tell me you fucked up. You me, so shit like that. Okay. So those are the writing techniques that I wanted to show you, some examples, giving you some source. If you like this video, you should watch my video on how to write a rap song for beginners. That's going to help you out a lot. I'll link it in the description down below and over there. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.